So the Scalp Serum mask is pretty easy to make, and it's a really fun one to have, especially for a make and take, because it's very inexpensive to make and it lasts a while. You can actually get 2 or 3 uses out of it. So the make and take for this one just requires really inexpensive stuff. You can get some dropper bottles on eBay or Amazon. You can really just, these are 15 milliliter dropper bottles. Very inexpensive if you buy bulk, meaning, you know, buy a bunch. They end up being about 50 cents each. So just buy a bunch, because then they're good for using all the time. So I have a bunch of these, and we're just gonna, you can get them in green or blue or amber, and we're gonna use Jamaican black castor oil. This is probably one of the more pricey carrier oils, but you know, it's about $1 an ounce if you buy it in bulk. If you buy it less than that, it could be around $2 an ounce. So it's a little bit pricey. So for hair masks, especially for DIY make and takes, you might want to, it's, I mean, again, 50 cents for the bottle that's going to go in here. You might want to make it half and half. So the black castor oil is really good for your scalp, but it also, same with other carrier oils. So there's lots of different carrier oils that you can start mixing and finding out that they have different properties. The Jamaican black castor oil is just good for a lot of things, but if you were to add some like grapeseed oil or sweet almond oil, those are some of the oils that I like to use. Even rosehip seed oil. Rosehip seed oil is also a little bit pricey. But to do this, realistically, I'm going to list off some oils that you can use. I usually don't go beyond 7 if I'm going to make a blend. I try to keep them simple though. So for this one, I want you to pick 3 oils that would be right for your audience, right? So like if you have a bunch of older women who maybe are going through hormonal scalp issues, choose a clary sage, right? So definitely maybe geranium, clary sage, lavender, some of those types of oils, mixed with maybe a frankincense, peppermint, cypress. There's a bunch of oils. Whereas if you're looking, you know, you can look at the different properties of oils if you need to get your shine back, if you're looking for like help supporting hair follicle growth. I mean, all of these things are specific to oils. So like hair follicle support for growth could be more peppermint, you know, and you're adding more peppermint to it. You could also look at cedarwood, and then for that getting shine back, rosemary is a really good one. So that's why when I say it's important to take these make and takes and make them your own, it really just depends on what you're going through. So what I've chosen for mine today is cypress, clary sage, and peppermint. All right, so those are the 3 I'm going to use. And for a make and take, you don't want to get into like using 15 oils, okay? That's not smart, okay? You want it to be simple, something doable. If you're putting 20 drops of 10 different oils in a bottle, that is not a make and take. Now you're talking about a like $50 product. So you're looking at small, simple, just something that's going to be amazing that they can try and get to know the oils a little bit. So like realistically, you should only use no more than 3 oils in any blend that you're creating in a make and take. So I like to stick to 1 or 2, but 3 is fine to do if you wanted to just do 3. So I'm going to give you oils that you could choose from. You could try tea tree, great for scalp, frankincense, lavender, cedarwood, rosemary, clary sage, thyme, cypress, peppermint, lemon, orange essential oils. These are all really good. So orange is great for circulatory support, helping get the circulation going, especially for older men. So there's a lot of really interesting oils that you could try. Okay, so to get that started then, I've got my bottle, and then I'm going to take all of my oils and I'm going to uncap them here, so I don't want to kind of make a mess here. And this is a scalp serum, so all that means is that we're going to use this on our scalp as a treatment and let it sit in for a little bit of time and then go from there. So you've got your small bottle, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're going to just add these in. We're just gonna literally like get these going, and you can add, so I put down like 10 drops of each of 3. So that's, again, this is something that's going to last about 3 uses, and you can do more or less. Less is fine, more you don't really need more than 10. So again, we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The other thing, don't forget, if it's a make and take and you're trying to keep on the kind of cheaper side, you can always do half. You can always get a 5 ml, right? So if you got a 5 ml, you would do about 3 or 4 drops of each as opposed to 10. So that is a big savings on make and take, especially if you have a big room, a lot of people meaning. So that would be something I would consider. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you only have this size bottle, you can always just use half, like literally fill it to half. There's nothing that says that on a make and take you have to fill it to the top, okay, because you're doing it yourself. And peppermint, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now notice how I have my pinky. See how I do that? It's to help me, and I'll put that one last drop in there. 11 is fine. It's to literally, I'll put the cap on to just show you. It helps me stabilize things. So a lot of people say like, I don't want to drip oils everywhere. How do you do it? Just hold your bottle, put your pinky on the bottle that you're dripping into, and it helps the whole thing become one solid piece. So you're stabilizing yourself, and then drip from there. And what I'm looking at is I'm literally like crossing my eyes, it looks like, because I'm looking right at the tip to let it drip in. Okay, so then I'm going to swirl this. Swirl it, swirl it, swirl it, keep swirling it. And then we're just going to add this to this, okay? So if you guys saw my instructions for this page, it was just a screen grab of notes and the directions for use. I don't know if I put the directions for use on there properly. I'm not entirely sure what I wrote there, but basically swirl it around and then top it off with Jamaican black castor oil. The thing is for this though is you want to like wash your hair, get it wet, meaning you washed it, it's warm hot water that you've opened up your pores, and then you're putting this on your scalp, okay? So this is gonna be super greasy and gross, and you can see the castor oil is like thick, okay? So we're gonna just pour this in. It's kind of like syrup. Now the difference between Jamaican black castor oil and regular castor oil is that this is brown and not as thick. The white clear, it's basically clear castor oil, that's just regular castor oil, is super gross. Sorry, I don't like using it. It's really thick and like weird. You guys can see how pretty that is. I don't know if you can see through there. Like the oils are swirling around in there. I don't think you can see it, but basically the Jamaican, and then always leave room for your dropper. So you never fill it all the way to the top. Leave room for your dropper to kind of sink in there and get in there, and then you can swirl that to mix. But the Jamaican black castor oil, why it has its name black castor oil is because it's not clear, and it's got this kind of amber tone to it, and that amber color is because of the leftover ash when it was made in production. So some purists say that Jamaican black castor oil is not as pure, and so therefore they don't want to use it. But honestly, if you've ever used it, you will know that the benefits far exceed and outweigh the benefits of regular castor oil. It's just an easier, it's a better oil. I like it. I've never seen any issues at all with the ash. The ash is just a way of how it's produced, and it's a beautiful thing. It all gets filtered out. It's not like you see floating ash in there, but it's just the way it's created. So this is really a good one, and so just blend it up. Put cute labels on these. We haven't really gotten into labeling. We'll do that later, but just on all of your make and take items, remember, make it fun, make it simple, and make it just pretty. And that's what my girlfriend Jessica always says, is make it simple, pretty, and fun. And I think that she's right up correct. It's like KISS, right? Keep it simple, sister. Sorry, keep it simple, stupid. That's, I think, the real one. But it's just simple and pretty and fun. So I get like washi tape, pens, ribbon. I mean, who cares? Put ribbon on this. It makes it super cute. So the thing is then, what you would do with this, how you would use this is, like I said, you would get your hair, wash it, nice hot scalp, towel dry it, and then you literally put this all in your scalp. It's sticky, it's a mess, it's gross. Put your hair in a bun, and then put a shower cap, and you can sleep overnight if you want with this stuff. This is a really good scalp serum. You gotta wash it out though, because you'll be a total grease monkey if you don't. I know some women who do this, they don't care, they like put it all in their hair and they'll put their shower cap on, and then they'll put like a hat on, like a cute beanie or something, and they'll walk around all day with it going. Okay, so it's up to you. I mean, I could even do it like this and have, because it's just for my scalp, and then put a ball cap on and have my braids sticking out, and everything else would just be greasy gross underneath. So you can even spot treatment this, meaning just do it in the areas that you're trying to help support. And so it's a really fun one to do, but yeah, I think the directions are correct. It just says in a small bowl. Nope, it's not. That's the one for, I think, the cleanser. Not sure. I'll have to check that. But those directions, I'll give you the ingredients at least so you can see those. But the directions are wrong. So again, I'm not sure if these are flopped. It looks flopped to me, so I'm hoping it's not flopped for you guys. So that is it for the scalp serum. I'm gonna put these caps back on. Moving forward, we're gonna do the hair follicle spray. Now this is, I'm gonna do this in the next video, but just to kind of precursor you guys, make sure you watch the video from Dr. Oliver. I always pronounce his name wrong, but he goes by Dr. Oliver, so it's French, I think. And he's amazing, and he did a video on creating a scalp spray. All right, we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.